What we often do, is we read something and we think we are going to implement it right away. Well, that's a falsehood because you haven't really put in any work. And I know that's a buzzword, but here's what I would like you to do as practice for your listeners. Pausing is very hard to do when you've been activated, right? How are you going to pause when you're already pissed?
Yep.
What I suggest you do is in everyday life, when you're talking to your best friend, when they're talking, don't get ready to answer their question or jump on their period. Give them a second. So you just said something to me. How do we do this, Frank? And I pause and I count to 2. And I say, that's a good question, Rick. And then I give you my answer. Practice, that might be the 5th B. Practice this in everyday life, because if you think you're going to implement it when you're activated, you are sorely mistaken. So we have to do this in our everyday conversations. And I do this at work a lot, where someone will talk and I'll nod and I'll say, yeah, I got it. You know what I think. And then you go into your answer. When we jump on the end of someone's sentence, it shows them that you're not really listening. And the truth is you're not. You're just waiting to respond. So pause. Be present. We often are not present in the moment. Like in the back of my mind right now, I'm thinking, wow, what a great opportunity this is. I'm sitting down with Rick. We're talking about my book. We're talking about an audience that's near and dear to both of us. I'm appreciating it right now. And I think something else that you talked about earlier is we often aren't living in the moment because we're too busy on our phones. We're too busy being witnessed of the event instead of living the event. And I don't know about you, you mentioned coming out later. I was also someone who came out later, but we didn't have the apps then. I mean, I met my husband before that. I could not imagine meeting somebody strictly online and then trying to communicate. I mean, it must be really difficult to navigate that. But again, it's trying to have that human connection, looking into someone's eyes, listening to them, hearing them, smelling them, and feeling what that energy, you mentioned energy, feeling what that energy is between us, but always acknowledging the pause. I'm present in this moment. And wait, look at this possibility. We're talking about my book, how lucky I am. And then what that could mean, the possibility. So again, the short answer is practice.